Fans of reality TV have been talking about this moment, and it's hotter than anyone could have predicted. The years-long animosity between Rasheeda and Yandy eventually burst in a startling turn of events on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and the ensuing fallout was nothing short of spectacular. A slap, accusations, tears, and a breakdown that left everyone stunned. This is reality TV at its most intense. In this exclusive, we reveal all the stunning details of the slap that rocked Atlanta, the long-standing betrayals that caused it, and the wild consequences that are appending the show like never before. Don't miss it. Once the camera began to roll on what was happening, hit the subscribe button right away for more thrilling celebrity drama and exclusive rumors you won't find anywhere else. The set became less significant as the history of friendship between Rasheeda and Yandy became dominated by years of unresolved feelings. It was supposed to be a normal day of filming, but nobody could have predicted the storm that was brewing just below the surface. Despite the bright lights and the team going about their daily business, there was a tense vibe in the room, and it was obvious that something significant was about to happen for them. Rasheeda and Yandy's relationship had never been straightforward, but today they were set to explode in a way that would alter everything. Their friendship, which had always been built on humor and trust, started to fall apart at that point, despite Rasheeda's image as being tough. Because of Mendeecees's attitude and intense dedication, Yandy had always relied on him. He was there until he couldn't be. Mendeecees's and Yandy's relationship was significant. From the beginning, Rasheeda had doubts about Mendeecees, doubting his loyalty, his motives, and his tendency toward theatrics. As his baggage increased over time, Rasheeda felt more and more frustrated with Yandy's unwavering support of Mendeecees. The conversation started off fairly amicably, but soon turned into a heated argument. "You are really going to keep supporting him?" Mendeecees asked after everything he had done. Rasheeda was uninhibited in her criticism of Yandy, accusing her of disregarding Mendeecees' wrongdoings and allowing her pride to overrule the facts. The question hung in the air like a sword, cutting and relentless, as Rasheeda asked it in a voice full of astonishment and barely contained rage. Ready to attack, Yandy was often criticizing her, but she didn't give up. Rasheeda was finished, and he's out here making things happen. "I'm tired of you claiming that he has changed and is this amazing man who has done nothing wrong. Yandy, you have no idea what it's like to be in my position." Yandy, however, would disagree. Today, she finally let out the frustration that had been building up for years. "A fool of you," she muttered, her voice trembling with repressed anger. Yandy was clearly struggling to maintain her composure, and the words were harsh. "You have no idea how much we have suffered or how much I have had to forgive." As the dispute heated up and the atmosphere in the room became intolerable, Yandy remarked, "Do not pretend to be an expert," her voice cracking beneath the weight of her own suffering. Rasheeda slapped Yandy, shocking everyone in the room with the impact that left everyone speechless. The team remained still, unsure of how to stop the two women who had once been inseparable from tearing into each other with years of anger seeping out. Yandy froze as Rasheeda glared at her, her face displaying a mixture of disbelief and embarrassment. The feelings had been simmering for too long. For Rasheeda, the slap was more than just a physical act. It was the result of years of suffering, betrayal, and unresolved problems. She claimed to be tired of seeing her buddy stand up for a man who, in her opinion, didn't deserve her. It reminded Yandy of that and acted as a wake-up call. Despite the fact that her commitment to Mendeecees had cost her more than she was prepared to acknowledge, neither lady was prepared to give up just yet. "After everything I've done for him and for us, how do you think you have the right to judge me? You have no idea what it's like to maintain composure when everything around you is falling apart." Yandy's harsh retort, with tears running down her cheeks, stunned everyone. "He has hurt all of us, Yandy, and I'm sick of acting like he's changed. You think you're the only one who has had to deal with his mess, but you're not alone. He hasn't, but you're too blind to see that." She was obviously not backing down because of the strength of her words, despite the emotional pauses in her voice. Rasheeda was deeply affected by the remarks. As the cameras rolled, the rest of the group sat in startled silence. "You do not know what we have been through, but you do not know what it is like to forgive someone over and over again because you believe in them, because you believe they can be better," she said. This time, it felt like a metaphorical slap in the face, but she refused to let them break her. This disagreement wasn't just another reality TV quarrel. It was genuine, unfiltered, and very personal. The consequences were instantaneous, and the feelings expressed were too strong to overlook. Rasheeda held her ground as Yandy rushed off, her poise ruined. The drama backstage went on, unchanged and uninterrupted. Rumors of Mendice's continued contact with Erica were circulating the building, and those close to the cast said that Rasheeda's and Yandy's arguments had been simmering for weeks. When the fight finally reached a breaking point, there was no turning back since Rasheeda had ignored the warning signs in a last-ditch effort to keep her marriage intact. There was a fuss after fans posted the smack on social media. Fans used hashtags like hashtag Team Rasheeda and hashtag Justice4Yandy in their Instagram and Twitter responses. Within hours, some supporters celebrated Rasheeda for voicing her opinions and revealing Yandy's heedless devotion to Mendice's, while others protected Yandy, claiming that Rasheeda had crossed a line and abandoned her friend when she most needed help. In the meantime, there were rumors about. The events of the previous few years seemed to have reached a breaking point, and Mendice's and Erica did nothing but fuel the flames, even if Yandy insisted that she and Mendice's were strong. According to insiders, Yandy was left to deal with the breakdown of an already failing marriage after Mendice's legally moved in with Erica. Even though Yandy's future is uncertain, her marriage is in ruins, her friendship with Rasheeda is in ruins, and her reputation is in danger. One thing is certain, she is not giving up easily. People close to Yandy say she is determined to rebuild her life and protect her family, even if it means severing ties with people who do not support her. Though it's unclear how she and Mendice's will continue to be together, one thing is clear, Yandy isn't ready to let go just yet. Rasheeda is not changing her mind about calling Yandy out in spite of the criticism. She thought the slap was about more than just Mendice's. It was about years of disappointment and despair, and she thought her friend should have been treated better. Though it's unknown if their friendship will be able to move past this, Rasheeda is not currently regretful for what she's done. What are your thoughts on her behavior? Was confronting Yandy appropriate, or did she overreact? Please subscribe and leave a comment below with your thoughts for more updates on the drama and all of your favorite reality TV personalities.